Hey guys, how you doing? This is Amar again here. Probably still wondering why I'm wearing my rag on my head. I'm still on minor protest about the Jehovah's Witnesses on YouTube and them maintaining their anonymity. I thought I like all my different pretty colorful scarves that I have many of them, so you'll be seeing lots of these for a while. Until someone wants to donate and maybe buy me a nice little maybe a wrestler mask, or I could think of V for Vendetta. I like that mask, that's pretty cool. But anyways, just have fun with it. Anyway, I want to talk about what I want to talk about today is not directly related to the Jehovah's Witnesses and anonymity, but I think it kind of plays in the part of how some of the tactics go when they debate online. I've noticed even just recently, that's why it just prompted me to do this video, as I was trying to post a comment on a witness's video. You know, it said pending approval, and I've actually noticed, I've noticed this pattern quite a bit. I don't know, I'm not going to say percentages, but I've seen it quite a bit from different witnesses from their YouTube channels. Even not only on their videos, but just on their profiles, that you have to they have to pin you have to have an approval from them or whatever, and even for rating their videos and stuff. And a lot of times they won't post your stuff at all, even if it's respectful. If it refutes what my personal opinion is, sometimes it'll refute what they teach and what they believe, and sometimes it makes them look a little silly, and so they leave it off. But to me, that's not a fair debate. That's not a fair discussion. When I debate, and sometimes I'll get on Paltalk and debate and discuss with people, and some people have had better arguments than mine. Imagine that. And guess what? I change my views and thoughts because of it. So really, if you're looking to debate just for debate's sake, then, well, I don't know, maybe that's your hobby. But sometimes people like myself, I debate and discuss to hopefully help someone change their viewpoints on things that I could verify by documents and publications, as well as it helps me learn to see the minds of other people. And I'm not here to judge anyone, but if I know someone's being lied to, I'm not going to sit back and say, well, let God sort them out. God sorts people out through people. We're not to judge, but we're here to admonish, as the Bible says. So, anyways, I just want to say to the witnesses that do watch this video, really doesn't help your cause for outsiders and onlookers that are watching your debates, and they're seeing that you're censoring everything, or maybe not everything, but certain things that people write, or you erase your own comments, your own rebuttals, that people know that you're caught in either A, lies, B, something that you don't know you're talking about, or, we can fill in the blanks. There's many different reasons why you may do so, but at the end of the day, these different reasons are indicative of your censorship. And so that, to me, is slightly annoying. I recently had a particular poster, I'm not going to call her out to the carpet, but I've posted probably about 5 to 8 times on her profile in the last few days. And these are well thought out responses from mine. I've given her Greek, I've given her Hebrew, I've given her all kinds of stuff to think about. I'm not just random copy and pasting. I'm actually thinking about respectfully how I could respond to her, and in a mature manner, and like an adult as I am. And I've noticed that none of my comments show up on her channel. All of hers show up on mine. I don't censor any of hers. I've never erased anyone's comment, even if it has stumped me. Once again, if I've been stumped in something and definitively shown that what I believe is wrong, I will change, and I have done so through the years. That's why I'm not the religion or denomination that I was raised, or a lot of my other peers that were stuck in a rut of the town that I was raised in. So, anyways, without rambling too long here, I just wanted to point this out about how the censorship within the JWs is another epidemic, as well as the anonymity of them. And to me, it just kind of shows that people are really not willing to change. They just want to kind of spit out what they have to say and then run. It's kind of like this. I'm not saying all witnesses are like this, because I mean I have some witnesses, and I still meet with a ministerial servant and his wife every Wednesday night. I have been doing this for 6 or 7 months, and recently they've been bringing the elder over. I'm like, hey, bring the elder, bring the CO, bring whoever you want. That's great. More power the better. We can talk to more people at once. But what I will say is sometimes, actually a lot of the times, when witnesses want to come over, you can be very respectful. You can let them speak for, 45 minutes to an hour. Let them talk and talk and talk. And everything's cool. But all of a sudden, when you bring up your points and you really defend what you want to say, all of a sudden they have to go. They have an appointment. They need to be somewhere. They have this. And to me, it's kind of amazing that how, it's cool for them to tell you how you're part of the, Babylon or the harlot religion or whatever they may say, even if they don't outright say it, but they'll say, oh, well, all Christendom supports war, which is not true. They say a lot of things, and, I listen respectfully, but when I finally say, okay, that's great, I see where you're coming from, now let me tell you where I'm coming from, and I've seen that a lot when they've come to my door in random. They'll tell me this, and this, and I'll show them things that are like, well, you guys have lied about this, you guys have lied about that. Can you tell me why they said this when they actually said that? There's all kinds of things, and all of a sudden they say, well, I have to go, or this or that. But in the beginning, when I've asked them, I said, hey, do you have some time? And they're like, yeah, I have all the time in the world. They'll tell you that up front. But also when you get into the deep nitty-gritty, they say, well, I have to go, which is their way of saying, I don't know how to answer that, so I'll have to leave you and I'll come back with the answer, which they never do come back. Except for this time around with meeting with the ministerial servant, I haven't really challenged him a whole lot, so that's kind of helping me stay under the radar as far as him leaving and not coming back. So I've kind of found a balance how to keep him around. But there is a time coming soon where I'm going to give him my research and all that I've learned, and I'm sure this will conclude our Bible study, So anyways, that's pretty much it for the day. I just would like to let the JWs out there know that if you're going to censor things, people are going to see your truth as diminishing more and more, which really it is. I mean, it's been exposed every day by the internet. Every day something new is coming up, and some of the stuff that the faithful discreet slave write is absolutely amazing. It's either A, they're arrogant, that they think no one's going to catch them, B, they're maybe ignorant, that people are actually going to refer back to their older writings, or C, they just don't care. I don't know. There could be a plethora of things of why they write what they write, but nevertheless, it helps the cause of the people that's trying to reach out to the JW. So, anyway, guys, take care. God bless, and I will see you later.